You feel shame for breathing. You feel shame for being. You feel shame for feeling. You feel shame for expressing. And it becomes kind of hardwired in your DNA, so to speak. Okay. So as a result of that, from the past, a lot of you know that I developed social anxiety. And when I wanted to overcome the social anxiety, I thought, in order to have it, I needed a different belief, right? I needed to believe I'm confident, I'm enough, instead of the shame. That's what I needed, right? I went about it the wrong way. And so I want to help you guys to see what I did wrong so you can learn from my mistakes. And I wanted to learn from, or I wanted to be confident. I wanted to, change that from authenticity and being authentic instead of feeling that shame. But I thought that, and yes or no in the chat box if you've ever thought this way. I thought, well, if people could see me that way, if I could be confident, people could see that, then I could be that. I don't know, yes or no, if that ever resonated with you guys. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So sometimes we think, in other words, sometimes we think that when we're going to overcome a belief, it starts with, okay, so now I want to be confident, and it starts from today forward, right? If I can be confident, if I could see it, then things can change how I feel when I'm around people. But the reality is the way that our brain works is it's always projecting from the inside out. So when I learned that, it was about changing that from, if people see myself as confident, then I can be confident, to I can be confident because I see what I'm capable of, because I have value, because I have a lot to offer. Now, that's easy to say, but yes or no in the chat box, if at any point you realized that you needed to see your own value, yet felt like you couldn't. Like logically, you knew I have value, but there was a block there. Yes or no, if that's okay. The reason for that is because this is me knowing who I am, knowing I have value, but my subconscious was down here stuck. So for me to be able to not do that yo-yo effect that I've shared so often, right, which is going a little forward and getting pulled back, starting to change, and then going right back to where I was, I had to get my subconscious and my conscious mind working together. And one brain exercise that I did that was really helpful was, you think of the opposite of shame. When we feel shame, we're embarrassed. We feel we're looking down on ourselves, right? The opposite would be to give credit, to exalt, so to speak. So the brain exercise I did was I looked at my life. I broke it up in periods of a few different years, like birth to 5, then my school years, maybe 5 to 13, 14, then 14 to 25, and then my adult life, okay? And I made a list of everything that I did to give myself credit. Now, when I started, I'm not going to lie, my brain didn't go there automatically because I had stories in my head. My mom didn't love me. I was the scapegoat, ran away at 16, bad things happened, all these, my brain had a story about my past that was in harmony with the shame. So when I went to think about the things that I could give myself credit for, there was resistance in the brain. Is that understandable that that would happen? Yeah. So for anyone that's like, I could never do that, think about that. That's normal. The reason it's normal is because our brain, our subconscious mind, if it has beliefs, and if my beliefs were, I'm a bad person, I'm worthless, I'm not enough, and now I'm trying to look at reasons and evidence as to why I am, that's living outside of the harmony of those old beliefs. And so your brain's going to start buzzing like, what are you doing, Michele? That's not you.